keep doubting Kick, it's already taken over. Fire emoji. Respectfully, people that say stuff like this,
Keep doubting Kick.
you don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money. Like, Kick is using Twitch's services. And if Twitch really wanted, they could just
What?
Bro is
stop
buying
giving
a
these
Fiat
services
box
to Kick.
Toyota for safety to look.
Well, right now, they're just sitting back like, thanks, I guess. But also,
Well, I'm confused. Well, that's not how that works. Huh?
Go off, Queen.
Well, guys, I don't even have to fucking be on the defensive here. I don't look like I'm. Brother, Amazon isn't Twitch. When will people get this? There's a massive difference.
honestly, I don't really care that much. Yeah. Well, AWS is Amazon and Twitch is Amazon, so in a way it is.
My dents. Okay, so I think you need to understand. Okay, you need to understand that this is super important. Okay, guys, I'm about to say the truth to you, and you're gonna be confused. But if you think about it, I'm right, and you're gonna be, oh shit, I get it. Amazon has Amazon Web Services, so servers, right? Servers are really good for like video encoding, and it's really good for video. So then Amazon bought Twitch, so Amazon's at the top, right? And Kick uses Amazon Web Services to run their video servers, right? So in Amazon's view of the world, right? Amazon as a parent company, they're literally making money off of Kick and losing money on Twitch. It is not a flex to say that Amazon is making money off of Kick. That is like the most counter flex of all time. You're literally flexing that your site is a money sink compared to one that's making them money. What the fuck kind of argument is this? I mean, am I crazy? Like, what the fuck?
No way it is. But also, I'm just a random streamer. I'm just saying what I've gathered from him. Keep doubting Kick. It's
Am I right?
taken over. Fire emoji.
I'm right.
Respectfully, people that say stuff like this,
In the business sense, right? I mean, Amazon should double down on Kick and fucking drop Twitch. But I'm just saying, I guess I still love Twitch. I still love Kick. I'm just saying, on paper, I mean, shit. I mean,
you don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money. Like, Kick is using Twitch's services. And if Twitch really wanted, they could just stop giving these services to Kick.
Go off.
Well, right now, they're just sitting back like, thanks, I guess.
chat, let me explain why. Chat, this is the same thing as FaZe. You know FaZe? This is why FaZe. I wanted to buy FaZe at one point, right? But I end up being, I don't think this would be a good idea to go into that realm of buying. Why? Because they have a bunch of overhead costs and bullshit. They have a lot of money. They have a crazy amount of salaries, costs, employees, right? And if you buy FaZe, you have to pay all these motherfuckers. And it's super expensive, right? If you think about Kick, it still has a small teams, right? So the overheads are very expensive. It's expensive, the server costs, whatever, for sure, right? But if you look at Twitch compared to Kick, when they bought out the company, they have a fuckload ass ton of overhead costs and salaries, employees, things to maintain. It's so fucking expensive. That's the problem. You get it?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
For starters, congrats on your deal.
Oh, thank you.
$1
Yeah,
trillion.
That's right.
Triple trillionaire.
Yeah, it's a T. I'm getting a whole. I'm getting like a sweater made. It's like a big T. It's like a bunch of commas. Trillionaire. Anyway.
All right. Well deserved. I don't know if you remember, like a year or two ago, when I said I think like the only creator Twitch should not lose is you.
Right, I remember that.
Yes. And so I guess ultimately I'm still glad it's non-exclusive, even though they kind of lost you. You're still kind of here. Anyways, I know you just saw my take, as a lot of people have. So I just want to clarify, like, I for sure did misspeak when I said, like, Twitch and Amazon when I use them synonymously, because yes, when Twitch profits, Amazon does, but not necessarily the other way around, right?
When Twitch profits, say it again.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
When Twitch profits, Amazon profits, but not necessarily the other way around, although there is a relationship there, you know, like Amazon can fund Twitch in ways if it chooses to.
Yeah. I mean, if shit were to go down and things are and things are going wrong, they have a lot more escape routes with Amazon because they own the service or whatever. And of course, they have more leeway for sure. I mean,
With the money Amazon makes, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean Twitch is making that money. So I get that. You know, I should have instead said Amazon in my sentences instead of Twitch, right?
Yeah. It's just because I think my opinion was that on server costs directly, right? Amazon being at the top, right? I don't know what was the actual point of the argument, right? Because I don't think Amazon would ever like drop kick out of baldness because it's a profitable venture for them. They're literally making they're literally in the green, right? With kick, quite literally. And I mean, I listen. This is not. I'm not gonna. This is not a secret. I'm not saying this out of spite. Trust me. I will never say anything out of spite to anybody because I think everybody's chilling out, right? I don't think there's any like, oh guys, these guys are bad and whatever. But in comparison, money when it comes down to Twitch is it's a money sink.
All they really care about. Oh, Twitch? Yeah. To Amazon. But I'm
Yeah.
sure there are other ways that it's valuable. Obviously, none of us fully know the back end. I think what I was trying to say in that clip is just like, in a sense, Amazon and Twitch are on the same side, and Kick is using an Amazon service. And so it's just my personal theory.
Listen. Overall, you know what I really like about people like Kick? They don't give a fuck. Like they don't give a like they're rooted in reality. So when I say oh the chat sucks, this sucks, like, yeah, you're right. We'll fix that. And they're always open for change or whatever, right? So whenever if you're holding your tongue because you're scared of like hurting me or whatever, or you say harsh words or whatever, I don't care. You can say whatever you want.
No, frankly, I don't even know enough about Kick to say much. I was just saying, whether it's Twitch or Kick winning, Amazon is winning. That was my point entirely, and that, you know, if push comes to shove, yeah. I can imagine Amazon picking the company that they own over the one that they don't own. But that's just my theory. I don't fucking know for sure. I don't know the back end of how this shit works, how much data Amazon gathers from either streaming platform, how they value either one, etc. Right? I was just trying to say, either way, Daddy Amazon is winning. But I shouldn't have said Twitch because.
Yeah. It's a thing that people make. The comparison that I made with chat is something that I started understanding is that unfortunately, fortunately, when you work with people that are growing and they're sort of small, right? There's not a lot of overhead costs, not a lot of employees, not a lot of buildings, not a lot of shit to keep on, and basically you're kind of starting from the bottom. That's when the opportunity is really good because overhead costs are pretty small, right? So when growth is coming in, it's really pog, right? So Amazon, like when buying Twitch, the problem that they're talking about now is that overhead costs are fucking insane. So what's a money sink? Because on paper, the servers are about the same. I get it. They probably have like discounts, whatever, for Twitch, right? Because it's their own company, right? They own it. So of course, the price they're putting on the server is probably less. Correct, chat? It's kind of how business works. Compared to the one that they deliver to Kick, they probably have to add a premium for themselves, right? So my thought, they do that cost exactly. That's what I thought. But the problem is that it's a money sink because all the overhead costs. Right? Because it's a massive corporate, there's a lot of employees, there's so much shit, right? And it's why I was like, shit, I would tend to agree with you that if push comes to shove, they would keep Twitch. I thought, shit, Destiny's argument, which I kind of agree with, if push comes to shove, I think they just say, fuck it. We're just gonna go to buy our servers, rent
I
our
was
servers,
gonna say
and
that too.
we're not gonna do
That
shit in
other
it.
people, yeah, I agree with that take as well. That they might instead, I mean, I don't really know if there's a, I mean, they might just sell Twitch and be like, we'll just sell you guys the service to Kick and Twitch, and instead just profit that way without having to worry about the overall costs, infrastructure, overhead, etc.
Oh shit! I mean, is that what you, I mean, Twitch would go bankrupt in the fucking in 24 hours.
I don't know. I mean, maybe.
Shit. Wait. Have you ever? Okay, if you don't do the cost of the service at premium price, right? And you were to calculate the actual amount that Twitch costs on server, it is exorbitant. My stream, running my stream on Twitch is an absolute money burner. The fact that this stream is live and chat is watching, like chat is here, we have a big pot and we are
No,
burning
yes, it is
money
very
at
expensive, but I'm
ridiculous
saying
rates right
maybe
now.
that's a price someone wants to pay. I mean, clearly Amazon wanted to pay it. People have been paying it in the past, or they'll just make everybody run 8 minutes of ads. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But I do want to clarify something, which is, like,
Yeah.
I really, okay, obviously, you know, I'm not a fan of the gambling stuff, so for that reason, Kick kind of leaves a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But I really, really do hope that their participation in this industry will lead to just better opportunities for creators, especially smaller streamers, especially since we all know Twitch has been making like really fucking annoying changes and shit. So yeah, I'm happy to see like individuals get that bag. Yeah, that's really it.
Right. So what?
Oh, but also Dexter replies are still fucking ass.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you slightly misword something, any fucking title, any clip with any girl in it is just this fucking gross.
Something I realized that I get it's not the same ratios, but Gamba overall is like laced or is part of it, like everything. And when you think about it, Amazon, I mean, don't they have like a deal with like DraftKings, like laced everything?
Gamba is what?
Gamba's everywhere. Gamba's laced with everything. Gamba's everywhere. It surrounds, it dominates our world, right? I mean, Amazon runs Twitch. Shit, Amazon has to deal with DraftKings, no? Don't they do that for like a fuck ton of amount of money? I mean, they're not completely indemned in that part either, right? So when you start saying start comparing, oh yeah, but this is a portion or has a gambling money. Shit, Amazon funding Twitch also does have gambling money linked to it. So at that point, I think I didn't want to become like
To
where
varying degrees, though, right?
See, that's what I said, varying degrees, yeah, exactly. But are you gonna be black on the white about it, or like or on the? I feel like it's gonna. I don't know. I think it's like an uphill. It's like an upstream argument to make, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's hard for me to say black or white. I think everything's gonna end up being a little bit gray, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I had this discussion with big streamers. You know, we should do a podcast because I think these topics are very boring, right? But if you put in the podcast, it become more interesting because they're more condensed and they're more targeted, and people know.
And people
what
want to
they're in for.
listen for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So then, hold up. Let's say you have a timeline, right? And you have COVID in the middle. I think streaming was like on its way up, and COVID hit, and that thing was like
and now
massive peaking, right?
It's crashing low key. I mean, it's like half what it used to be.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm glad you know about the stats, because I had to run all the stats because I started thinking like, okay. So what I thought about when I saw this, I thought, okay, when they were over here and they're looking at the rate at which it was growing, they probably went massive on the yo guys go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, and people were very crazy about the market. But now COVID's kind of going down. Things went down like I think 30% of where they were initially from, 40%.
I would say 50, honestly.
It's a pretty significant amount of where we are now, right?
Yeah.
So things
you know what's really scary? Okay, you know how Toast has like an esports team and stuff?
Right.
Like streaming is one thing. I think esports is actually so close to dying.
Dying. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the sponsors are fucking
pulling out.
of here.
They are pulling the fuck out.
They've been here for years, and they're like, this looking like zero return.
Yep. Wait.
It's really actually kind of scary and sad. Yeah.
Okay. You know, not only esports. I mean, live content as a whole. Have you noticed? All your friends, all your buddies, everybody on Twitch overall, and maybe Chaz noticed that Chad, you know, your streamers that you watch don't do that many sponsors anymore for games and whatnot, or for games for products. People do some like food sponsors here and there, right? But overall sponsors, bro, we're talking like I think it went down like about 80% of sponsors are down.
I think there was a big dip, you know, when everybody was like, recession, economy dying. I think it was it dried up for a little while, but it's coming back a little bit, I think.
Sponsors?
From
yeah,
what I've seen.
I haven't seen a lot of ads or
sponsoring
something.
streamers, at least.
Yeah, there's a recession, but yeah, I think, yeah, Chad, there's a recession, but also at the same time, I mean, listen, I'm not an economist. I don't know what are the causes of a recession, or whatever, but I definitely know that like they probably had to like boost up stuff because of COVID and whatnot. They probably had like to like juice it up, and at one point that has to come down somehow, right? Because right, Chad, isn't that kind of how that works? COVID's kicking in,
Market
and then
adjustment.
yeah, they have to juice up, and at one point that'll flatten out, and what that causes it, the difference in between is that there's a little bit of a recession, right? It's gonna have okay.
You know what
Regardless,
I'm really curious about, and I wonder if you know anything about this. Has any like large streamer in the past leaving Twitch impacted Twitch's numbers much?
discussing market strategy and being knowledgeable about this is they're like industry secrets, right? But companies that in the past have done it in a very stupid way, and the way that I'm doing it, Eddie, in the coming months, I think. Listen, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I think it's gonna make you jump off your seat, to be honest. 'Cause
Do you think it's gonna make me jump out of my seat?
yeah.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Because if you were to do it right, because I know how to do it right, if you were to do it right, it will be done right.
I think, okay, you know how Ninja was like, I'm gonna stream everywhere, I'm innovating, or whatever. I actually think you doing a non-exclusive contract is being a pioneer in a really, really large way in this space, especially as the money's kind of drying up.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
that's smart.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was super scared. Chat thinks that like, I think that people think like, oh, because Twitch made all these bad decisions, right? That all what I did was like, oh, Twitch is being weird. I'm leaving it. I've been thinking about this for months. Like, I mean, remember I sent you a DM in the middle of the night, and I said like, yo,
yeah. I remember we talked about it like,
yeah.
a month and a half ago. I don't know.
Yeah. So as I was, I had to like kind of really give it a try in my head and really get there mentally, because I was never gonna swap if I wasn't like fully there mentally. It's all in pretty much, right? Like I have to be. I don't like doing half ideas. I have to be in or not, right? And
That's why we never made a podcast. I understand.
yeah, and the way that I got there, right, is by intaking it. Why did other platforms didn't work out? Why did Mixer didn't do any good? Why is YouTube doing really bad? And the way that they're doing their signings and the way they're doing things, the way that they're not changing the market, are for key reasons. There's a couple of reasons that I mean I'm not gonna say, because I don't want people to I don't want the boomers over there, the fucking billionaire Andes, to fucking yoink my shit. Okay, I get it. I'm not that. People say, oh, you know that's smart. That's smart. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. People say, oh, you know that's smart, and I get that. I'm working with Eddie full time on like really, really strong ideas and whatever. And when that fails,
Is
then
Eddie
you can say,
like the owner?
yeah.
Can I ask you something, and you can totally not answer, but I'm so curious.
Yeah.
Did they give you any equity?
Can I talk about that? Can I talk about that?
That's a yes if he said, can I talk about that?
Basically,
But you don't have to.
I got to. Okay, listen.
Because you were talking about, I was looking at
I
Barbie's,
got to
I was
choose.
looking at this, that, and that.
No. I got to choose whether I wanted some or not, right?
Oh, probably if like some of your pay
But-
was in
but-
equity or
Which is whatever.
Cash.
But the
Or gamble money.
But the reality is that I actually believe in the product. Like I generally do. So
yeah. I also think you really believe in the idea of non-exclusive streaming.
yeah, for sure. And then so what I thought is that equity, right, means that if I go super hard, right, I get a part of what I do. And I really believe that I've been criticizing YouTube, Twitch, Rumble. I've been criticizing everybody in the past, like 5 years. I've been shitting on everybody for what they do with their signings and their contracts. And the only proof that I have that I was right is that it actually succeeds and it does better than people expect it to be to do, right? And if I don't get there, well, I'm a loser idiot. But if I do get there, right, and I have equity, I mean, shit. I mean, that's I think that's very telling. And on top of that, I get a reward for knowing, right? I get an incentive for being right with what I know, and I think that's massive, and that's very interesting. And I thought, at the same time, yeah, I love streaming, but I like the idea of like doing other things that are fun and whatnot. And I kind of saw this as like a business or whatever, like playing, like doing like chess moves or whatever. And that's interesting on its own, right? I thought it would be really cool to all these strategies on what we could do to make it better. And holy shit, it's fun. I think it's fun, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is.
I'm excited to see what comes of it. I just think it'll make all large streamers think differently about their future signings, which is really good.
Yeah, what somebody asked her about the small streamers making on Twitch take it. What was that?
Maybe that was when I said, in my opinion, what makes a streaming platform viable is when you see small streamers grow really, really large.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Right.
I said that yesterday.
I think that's what they're referring to, but I'm not sure.
Wait, I said that. Chad, didn't I say that yesterday? I said that discoverability these days is so difficult that it's nearly impossible to make it purely on one platform in organically. It's awful. So what was your take about that? Lucas, what was your take that you want me to approach and talk to her about?
Yeah. That was my whole take. I said, I will be impressed when I see that happen. So if you can make that happen on Kick, I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I know Trent said a lot of things, okay, and I don't know much about what Trent implied because I'm new over there. I'm the new guy on the block over there, right? And I thought his ideas for discoverability and shit like that are, in my opinion, things that will happen later on. Why? Because the core product and chat right now is scuffed, right? And I don't care. People have the right to have their opinions, and they're right. The chat is scuffed, and core features are scuffed. So what I was saying is that the core product right now, right? There's a lot of problems with it, right? Right? Like the chat, whatever.
I actually don't know.
Yeah. So now there's a bunch of core products.
All I know is it crashed when you went on yesterday.
Yeah. So just like chat stuff. I don't mind having criticism. I don't mind saying like, yo, it's scuffed, it's bugging out. Yeah. So the Kick product has small kinks that are some are big, that are working on. But feedback has been really good, which is fantastic. Yeah. But at the same time, I think what people need to understand is that when Trent has a bunch of ideas for like discoverability and whatnot, right? And I have to be honest with you, I think fixing the core product is it needs to be reprioritized, and do all of this because he has actually good ideas for discoverability, like clips, like shorts, like there's a bunch of stuff you could do, like discoverable like clips and shorts and things that are like that make people
like TikTok and Kick or something.
So let's go a little bit complicated. There's a couple things that you can do off this ability that I've had ideas with. Chat knows. Chat knows about the things that I've known in the past, that's in the past for discoverability. Like really, really good ideas. And if you put those in, then I think it can open up possibilities for discoverability that are good. But even then...
Can I tell you my honest opinion real quick?
Yeah, good.
So for example... YouTube has amazing shorts, videos, VOD, live stream. They have everything, right?
Yeah.
But still within their live streaming, they don't have good discoverability, not just because they're not bringing traffic to their live streams, but I think because something that Twitch has in comparison is a bit more of an ecosystem. And I think it's good that in a way, Kick via like its socials and honestly, like trying to make good decisions when Twitch makes bad ones is starting to create a community but I feel like that's how you blow up small streamers into larger ones.
Yeah,
Like the
that's-
way that LSF is tied in with the Twitch community, the way that people gain traction, the way that there are streamer houses and basically they're all on Twitch more or less. I feel like that's how you blow up smaller creators.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you brought up very, very valid points. I think these are all really valid. Chat, guys, don't be rude. She's right about that.
Yeah,
Basically, YouTube, the problem with YouTube is that, like,
our voice, because I mean, if you guys want me to yell, I could try yelling. Je peux
See?
parler en français aussi. I
Yeah.
just like.
yeah, that's a killer stream. If you just speak French all the time, it doesn't. You know that there's like a bunch of
On
categories,
peut
right?
faire ça, c'est peut-être plus facile.
Toute la journée en
Parce qu'en
français.
anglais, je parle juste tellement monotone. I don't know.
Même les gens de la France,
Honestly,
ils
on my
ne
takes a
comprennent
really,
pas.
really, really fast voice too.
Yeah, speed up. Okay, you see that?
Speed it up. I'll speed it up.
See all the categories? See, chat, you know, I know what my thought was like? Is that there's a bunch of categories, right? Like a bunch of things to watch and whatnot. The thing with Twitch is that over the years, it has really solidified itself as like, for one category, it's like one big streamer, one big, one medium, one medium. And when you're not watching one guy, the transfer to the other guy is really easy. And the other guys are easy. And it feels somewhat the same, no different in style, because the community is so like fully fledged out, right? And like the ecosystem is there for people to have stuff to watch regardless. It's why stars get replaced, baby people get replaced. So things kind of go naturally like that. When on YouTube there's none of that. Why? Because on YouTube, live streams, one guy's live there, the other guy has 1, 0, -20 viewers. Okay, other category, nobody streams it. Other category, one gets 3 million viewers, other guy has 0.
Categories on YouTube? I don't know.
It's garbage. It's so bad. And that
I think YouTube views live streaming as a tool, not as a whole fucking thing.
I don't think they view it. I don't think they do it. I don't think
Like they view it as a tool for an individual creator, but really what they give a fuck about is VOD.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They don't care about like making a live streaming community.
Yeah. They don't know what they're doing over there. And basically, when you watch a stream on YouTube and you want to swap out, right? One of the problems, you know, this is free advice. Okay? I've said in the past, people don't swap from one stream to the other. You know what happens, right? People swap from one stream to a fucking video. Why? Because on the side of the screen, instead of having other streams, there's better video content to watch than the streams they're watching currently or other streamers. So people go from watching a guy they like, the guy says like, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. They will click every time on the thumbnail on the side of the screen, and they will never go back, right? And YouTube is killing themselves that way.
That's what they want.
But it doesn't make any sense. So if that's what they wanted, there's other ways to do it. They already own all the muscle for when it comes down to fucking a video content, the video format, right? So they don't not only they don't care about their live thing, they're actively killing it. Like they're quite literally killing their own streams by having the thumbnails on the side be better content. Isn't that so odd? That's just odd. So why? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So there's no economy. There's no ecosystem. Discoverability. Discoverability is negative. You have more chance of being discovered on YouTube by making a decent 10-second clip than making 3 24-hour streams. Okay, you know it's all good content because discoverability is so shit. So it's why YouTube has never been a competitor and never will be in that sense. People say, but dude, they own that much of the market. I get it. Some big companies stream their mobile gaming tournament, and some streamers, some YouTubers go over there, get bored, and they go live, and that gives them a certain portion of the market. That is not. These aren't live streams. That doesn't compete with anybody. That's a non-factor. That's why I thought about it. Anyway, thoughts?
I agree with a lot of what you said. I feel like you focused a lot on its cons. I think it does have a few pros, which is
Say it.
that the gaming community, like VOD on YouTube is fucking insane. And if you're a large creator and you can tap into that through live streaming, like you're probably gonna have a good time with
Pokey.
the community that they have is pretty chill.
Yeah.
But in terms of live streaming, they have yet to do anything revolutionary.
Yeah, I mean, okay, what you just said, I want you to go back to what you just said and really think about it. You said YouTube's VODs are good. YouTube is a VOD company. I mean, inherently, a VOD is a video. YouTube is a video service company. That's what they do, right? That's their bread and butter. They make videos. A VOD is a video, right? So I mean, of course, their VOD will be good, but the whole point of live content is that the live content is good. That's the only focus. So the live content is good, right? So who cares about the VOD part of it if they already do videos that are good, right?
My point is more so looking at the greater whole of the gaming industry, right? Live streaming is like so embedded with gaming. That's why, you know, when you're a Twitch streamer, one of the best ways to grow is by putting out YouTube videos. Like if you put out TikTok videos, yeah, you can grow a little, but the number one highest like return on your investment, from what I've seen, is making YouTube videos, because YouTube gaming is massive.
Yeah.
So if you're a large creator on Twitch or anywhere and you want to game, if you game on YouTube, because they have so many gaming VOD viewers, you can still garner quite a bit of viewership. My point is just that they have high gaming traffic.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for example, like Among Us Days, bro, if Toast was on YouTube, he would have had 200K viewers or some shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no, 100%.
But Twitch doesn't have that same kind of external traffic. So
No.
if YouTube could direct it more towards live streaming, like they would really actually have something there.
Yeah. See, I agree with you. I think what you're talking about is just what I in the past I've said is just called like it's just I call it pure muscle. It's just muscle, right? Because YouTube, the amount of people that watch YouTube, the amount of people that go around looking for YouTubes to watch and click on stuff on YouTube is exorbitant compared to any live shit.
Yeah.
Any live.
It's
the amount,
actually fucking insane.
the amount of raw muscle they have compared to any other force, it eclipses everybody times 10 combined, right? Which is incredible, right? And it's honestly, I'm gonna say how it is. This will sound out of touch. 200K viewers would actually be pretty disappointing to have if you compare the amount of people that they have and then the stream. Because these numbers could be crazy. If they had the ecosystem that was built to sustain an environment for live streams, 200K would be nothing for them. It would be like, oh, you would get people that have 200K on the daily. But just because they don't retain any live viewer economy, then these live streams are like events. All of them are like events. You don't want your streams to be an event. You want it to be a daily commute thing, right? And right now they have no infrastructure to support that type.
Who's built in? Built in. Right? Is that?
It's built in. Yes, built in. Built in. You just know about built in?
Yeah. Like Luke, it's him.
Yeah. Chat. Who's the other guy?
He's best used with built-in.
William Tin.
Billy Tin.
MT.
I don't know why they don't want to bring more traffic to live streaming though. Like I have no idea what the back end of YouTube looks like. So
I can be honest with you. I think they only care enough about the live content part of it to enhance their video part of it. I don't think they have any.
I agree.
I think they have a zero confidence and belief that live content is worth on itself good enough to take away from their videos whatsoever.
I know, and low-key that kind of scares me. Like they must have run so many calculations to just decide it's not fucking worth it.
Yeah, no. So
So it's like, what is the future of live streaming as a whole, one, and a platform that is dedicated to it, like Twitch, like Kick, like whatever, you know?
yeah, if they cared, they would have went all in on buying everybody out, and everybody would have swapped because their contract used to be pretty massive. They only started doing not as big contracts these days compared to before. I think Ludwig got a pretty good one because he's a very YouTube guy, right? Have you ever?
Lud, I feel like Lud is like the best pickup for them. He's insane
by a
on
long
VOD
shot.
and streaming and so fucking consistent.
100%. Say, have you ever been offered a contract to go to YouTube?
Have I ever been offered one?
Yeah.
Of course.
Really? How much was
Just
it?
one.
Damn.
Did you ask how much it was?
Yeah.
Are you picking your toenail?
Yeah. My small toe is so like, I picked my my toenail so bad on that small toe that the nail doesn't grow anymore. So it just comes out as like multiple like little hairs almost, and they hurt.
So why are you picking at it more?
Because what happens is that the little hairs that come out of it, or little like nail parts, well they end up going ding 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 ding, and that hurts like crazy.
No, hear me out. I know people whose entire toenails have fallen off, and if you don't touch it for long enough, it's gonna grow back. Like the little hairs are gonna help a full nail grow back.
You think?
Yes. Give it 2 months.
Chat, guys, I'm gonna keep it about chat, guys. I've given up on this toenail. I've given up entirely.
I think you're just having a fixation. Bro,
It's-
it looks like
it's gone.
painted in red nail polish.
It's gone. It's gone.
For free?
It's
Ew.
gone. Chat, guys, there's nothing there.
No, it's a big scab. I know you're probably like, where's the nail gonna grow from? It's from the little fucking hairs. Like, just don't touch it at all for 2 to 3 months.
Okay, what if I wear like socks to that? So I remember not to pick it. Cause I'm out of socks. I'm out of socks.
Yeah, sure, you could. Do whatever you need to. Put a band-aid on it. Just don't fucking touch it for like 3 months.
Yeah, it got so bad. I was out of socks, right? And I kept putting my shoes on without a socks, right? And because the little thing is bleeding in there, right? Then my shoes started smelling like blood.
You're inting your toe, dude.
I know.
Stop.
Alright. Well, anything else you want to talk about?
I feel like there was one other thing, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, do you have insurance, like life insurance?
Nope.
You should.
You're just asking to get killed. You're just asking to get killed. I think if you
I'm asking to get killed.
I mean, every crime doc I hear is people that have life insurance and they die. They get killed.
Oh,
No?
I mean, you can get insurance for a lot of things. Like, you know how athletes maybe have insurance on like their legs or their arms because if anything happens, then it covers the pay for their contract. You should consider something like that. So your contract is so expensive.
Wait. So one more time?
So like, let's say you get like your hands insured.
What the fuck am I insure? My brain is rotten already. What can I insure? What can I insure then?
Your body, if you, I don't know, get hit by a car and you can't do your job.
Interesting. I'm not sitting for life 2.0. Okay, whatever happens here is the end of it. Okay, if it's the end, it is the end. I don't give a fuck whatever's. The world disappears when I disappear, right?
Your world disappears.
Which is the world.
Yeah,
Right?
That's main character shit. I respect it.
Wait, that's not main character. No, it's not. The only thing that makes the world exist is that I have the
you?
consciousness to see it, right? But when I disappear,
Yes, but
the world
for
disappears.
you.
Prove it to me.
Well, I can experience the world when you're dead, so.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, you're only here because I materialize it.
Yes, XQC, we're all just a figment of your perception and imagination, and once you're gone, we're all gone too.
Boom.
Sag.
So then, I'm not going to say for Life 2.0. Life 2.0, it's like my mom. It's like my mom in the
No, I'm
past.
saying like the second part of your life. You know, because bro,
Oh, if I get hurt,
off or something, you're still living. It's just living differently.
I mean, I'd still be able to do my job, right? On paper, no? You don't think so?
Maybe you probably would, yeah. But that was just an example. Anything can happen.
I don't
safe.
have that. I know a lot of people don't talk about this type of insurance thing because I think that's something. I've seen a lot of crime docs. So they some people get hurt. No, chat? Isn't that something that happens, chat? Like life insurance, stuff like that. Like I watch a lot of like JCS crime docs. Like that's how people get hurt.
You can get like, it depends what kind of insurance you want. It doesn't have to be like I die insurance. Even though that's what life insurance sounds like, there's a lot of ways to gamify it.
Yeah. I mean, it's why I'm trying to. I'm protected. In order to get to my house, you have to like jump on tiles and make like a password and whatnot. There's like a bunch of like mini games. If you don't know, you don't know. You know, I'm not.
Good. I hope no one knows. I'll leave you with one last question. I'm curious, what is like the number one thing you're most excited to change about Kick?
Everything, quite literally.
Oh man.
No, literally everything.
What do you want to like promise the people, you know?
Oh, the chat experience. I want the chat to be literally this and better.
Yes.
Flat out. This and better. People say, "Oh yeah, I have a bunch of ideas that are
That's one thing people haven't been able to replicate anywhere else.
Is the chat? Yeah. But then
Chat tempo.
And I have I have certain little things. I'm not gonna say what it is, right?
Doc jerking off in your chat.
It's this. So that was a boring answer, but it's true though. The chat needs to be worked on significantly. And I'm not saying that to shit on Kick. Like I think harsh feedback is very important, especially in a space like that, because the user is king. People always say, oh, you know, people on Twitter are always like, streamer is king. Streamer need guys, care about the streamer. I disagree 100%. Twitch shouldn't give a fuck about the streamer. Should give a fuck about the user, because the streamer doesn't exist if the user doesn't exist. Quite literally, right? So
Yeah,
it's very
I don't
short-sighted
think
to say.
people share that take, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. So
They see every loss or win of a creator kind of as the end-all be-all.
yeah,
But I don't think the numbers are really there to back it.
makes sense. Yeah. Yep. That's about it. So it's very just the chat. I wanted the chat to be incredibly good, and then I want discoverability to be fluid, and like I could have just wrote this out as like a normal thing, right? Without any difference to my any context or whatever. But I generally want to do something that matters. I want to leave like leave a mark, you know? Because at the end of the day, that's what you are. If you don't do anything of value in life, when you die, you die. But some people have died long ago, and they're immortal because they are marked in time, and they exist in people's minds and consciousness at all times. You
I also feel like, yeah, you've already made enough money to not give as much of a fuck about that. I think you really want to do something cool.
Well, wait, who cares? Think about that. So, listen. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Some people, okay, have perished decades ago, literally millennials ago, right? And they're still alive. And some people are alive right now, and they don't exist. They're invisible. Think about that.
Some
Think
people
about that.
are alive and they're invisible.
Think about that. I'm saying it. It's like leaving a mark. You know, it's something that I learned. You ever done philosophy before? You ever done philosophy before?
What?
Done philosophy before? Philosophy.
Philosophy? No,
Yeah.
what's that?
I don't know whose guy says this, right? But it's like
Whose guy?
it's like
One random guy.
when
Almost memorable enough, but not quite.
who?
Who? Aren't you gonna tell me?
No, I don't know who it is, but somebody ceases to exist, right? not when they die. When people stop thinking about them.
Remembering them. I feel like that's
Nobody thinks or remembers.
like a Tumblr quote.
They're not anywhere. No, but it's a philosophy thing. I mean, people can paraphrase philosophy and say, oh, wow, that's so deep or profound, right? But the reality is that there's a root to that. I'm talking about the root itself. Somebody says that, okay? And basically, right? You know, I think there's value to that. I think there's value to that in that thought of like, yeah, you can do all that and amount all the money you want. Money's cool and all, right? But to leave a mark that matters, to dare to do something that people will remember, that makes you who you are as a pillar of your being, right? And that remains far beyond death. Thoughts?
I actually really liked that that saying when I heard it, you know? Like people essentially exist as long as someone remembers them.
Yep.
I feel like you know, it motivates you to make something of yourself, to impact others in a way. Instead of chasing the shit that people are always telling you to chase, that's frankly kind of easy to lose motivation for.
Yep.
So yeah, I respect it.
Because the money of that is a byproduct, right? Money is always a byproduct, and people chase byproducts their entire lives when they don't remember that the things that impact the most are the main product that it comes with. So you're working backwards to go and chase byproducts, right? When the whole reason why you're getting the byproduct is that the main product exists and succeeds.
To be fair, we also did make money playing video games, so.
Yo.
Take that how you
Yo. I performed on stage in front of millions of live viewers
for days,
wearing my jersey, roaring crowds, big spotlights, okay, shoutcasters, screaming fans, okay, waving the Canada flag up there, okay. I was out this bitch. I was going nuts, okay? I was going crazy. It's not just
when you said performed on stage, I thought you were talking about your stream.
Oh no,
you're performing on a stage every fucking day, honestly.
Not really, but yeah, I meant like when I was playing pro. People can diminish as much as they want to. I was LeBron James. I was the fucking GOAT, Andy. Okay.
Cake is your legacy.
Ah man. And people might clown on that now. When it goes hard, people will not clown. They're gonna act like they're on my side when they weren't. And I will not let them on my boat. Captain Jack Sparrow is gonna kick these motherfuckers out, bonk, off the plank. And as I'm seeing the ship, it's full, bruh. Only the believers were on board. Doubters out, busta. And they will subscribe and they will do it. Yeah.
Busta.
You know,
I'm excited to see it.
Nobody dares to believe, okay, when nobody, when nothing is there to reassure them that the belief is good and accepted. Nobody dares to believe. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to be the guy out there to do it, right? But as soon as things start flipping, everybody wants a piece and everyone wants to be part of it. That's right. That's right. That's right. And I'm here to make sure that these busters learn the lesson not to act this way, right? So that they can be a pioneer themselves. All right, that's it.
Are you comfortable saying who you're talking about, or are you just saying like random
I'm
doubters?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like who?
Who? The doubters.
Oh, okay. Like just general doubters?
Yeah, the general doubters. No, I'm not saying any names. Like, oh, yo, this guy didn't believe. Fuck him. Nah, I don't hold grudges like that. Because you want to know why? You want to know something important? I'm gonna tell you a fucking life lesson. I'm gonna tell you a life lesson. You want to know what losers do? They fucking lose. Okay? I don't have to tell them, yo, you didn't believe in this, right? You didn't believe in that. You're wrong for that. I have to tell them that. Every morning, they wake up in the world and they are the person that they are. And that's how they fucking lose. They are a loser in nature. I don't have to make them feel bad. They fucking know that shit, and I know they know. And they cannot live with themselves. And that's their punishment. they have to live in the body of a fucking loser. And that's not gonna be you or me.
And they pay for Twitter Blue.
Real shit. Alright.
What the fuck is that? Alright, well, I really like the energy. I'm
thank
excited
you.
to see whatever the fuck you do.
Same.
Let me know when the chat is fixed and I'll come watch a stream of yours.
Thank you. Yep. You got it. Take care. Have a good day today.
Alright, take care, bye.
What do you do these days? Do you play Valorant these days or something like that? Or what? What do you do these days?
Yeah, I am still a little bit addicted to Valorant. I played Only Up a little bit. I saw you started co-owning GTA, and I was thinking of doing a Paul siblings comeback.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I have there's a bunch of stuff I can't talk about that, but it's gonna be massive. Maybe I'll tell you about it in due time.
Yeah, just DM me.
Yep. All right. Take care.
And if you
Have a
want
good
to
day.
follow, also.
Wait, really? What rank are you?
I'm diamond.
See,
2
when
or 3.
I boot the game
But
yesterday,
I have
it
an
says I have to
alt
reboot.
that's like
But
plat. Maybe I have another account. I
don't chat. I'm not logging in. I'm not playing Valorant. I just want to show something. Valorant, when I boot, it doesn't load in. Like it says like.
Do you have Windows 11?
Yeah.
That's why.
You can't have Windows 11?
Yep. I had to legit do a, what do you call it, a restore or whatever.
Because I did
when you go back to
I guess
Windows
I
10.
did TPM.
Well, listen, maybe you can, but if this issue started occurring when you upgraded, that's what happened to me, and I could not fix it. I went into my BIOS, I did everything that Google troubleshooting random YouTube videos would let me do, and I never got it to work personally. So that's just a potential fix. I don't know the actual issue, but yeah.
Yeah, apparently you need to enable secure boot, fast boot,
I did that.
TPM 2.0, XM2,
Yeah, I did that.
double juicer, double dash. You need to install
all of that.
virtualization of internet NVIDIA double.
And I bought Riot Blue, and it still didn't fucking work, so.
SMP 500. All of that. You have to own all of it. And I think Chess says it works. This computer needs a reset.
Well, yeah, hopefully you get it to work somehow.
Yeah, no, I get to work. Also, I got a weird pop-up the other day. I was playing Valorant, right? And it said that I successfully mined a Bitcoin. What is that?
What?
It said that in the middle of my game.
I just saw you laugh so fucking hard on stream, even though you're muted.
Okay, bye. See you next time.
Imagine, I'd be fucking rich if playing Valorant
True.
made me bitcoins every game.
Everybody would. Alright.
Then again, that's kind of what streaming is, so life's pretty good either way.
Good. Oof. Alright.
Alright, let me know about GTA or whatever.
Yep, I'll tell you. Yep. Okay, take
Okay,
care.
à plus, bye.
À plus, à la prochaine.